North is Nepal, and in the east is West Bengal is there, and south is Jharkhand, and west is UP. We have a 94,163 kilometer our area. And also we have a huge density like 1102 kilometer per square. And we have a 40% fertile land in our Bihar. Because we have a 40% fertile land, it's a major reason is the Ganga flow between the Bihar. This is our river of Ganga, and it's flow 12 district over Bihar, and we distribute the North Bihar and the South Bihar. Ganga is arrived is Buxar district of Buxar and of Kathiawar districts. And also we have a such of rivers like Gandak, Budi Gandak, Ghagra, Bagmati, Kosi, and Son, Punpun, Kyuru. And we are suffering from a flood in every year, and that's because of the region of river of Kosi. A river of Kosi has such a loss of holding in his way. That's the reason flood comes in every year and destroy everything. We are talking about the flood. We say that this is the responsible of a Bihar government, but I think this is not responsible of Bihar government, because Kosi start in the border of Nepal, and this is international problems. If the government of India can make a dam etc, that's we can afford a flood, because a lot of canal dam are made in by the Bihar by the central government is there, so we can suffer from a very decrease to a lot of flood. And also we have also there are 4 mountain range like okay.
Yes, you have 2 minutes to expression.
Yes. So how does a leader play an important role for the development of any country or state?
Yeah, we are, as you know, that we are suffering from a lack of good leaders. As a government, they have such a more responsibility. They think they develop our states, they develop our country, but in Bihar they can't do anything like a development process. They think about always themselves. They think about the people are just like a vote bank. In election times, they distribute a lot of money and purchase the votes, and after the election they can do anything, and that's why the reason we are in a decreasing form.
So what can do the government to the development of any state or Bihar, state or country?
Yeah, at first in infrastructure, they work in infrastructure. They build a lot of hospitals, industrial areas, and also hospitals, industrial areas, lack of decreases of increases GDP, and also health sector. They do many kinds of things in a favor of our people.
But I think after independence, so many facilities are also available in Bihar. Government, so many things provide us like hospitals, schools.
We have many kinds of facilities, in a number of facilities, but not a quantity of facilities. We have hospitals, but they have no good they have no good doctors, they have no good nurses, and in such kinds of we have also education system in lots of schools, but they have not a quality of teachers. We have no good in STEM like science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We have no AI based technology. So that's things I don't think so. Government should do anything.
You said that no. Okay, thank you.
What do you mean by infrastructure?
Infrastructure. If any state or country can run smoothly, this is called infrastructure. Like education systems, health sector, hospitals, and also transport system like roadways.
Our Bihar infrastructure is good or bad?
Some district have a good infrastructure like Patna, Siwan, Nawada, and some district have a bad kind of infrastructure like Kathiar, Kaimur, Rohtas, Aurangabad.
How can we uplift the status of women?
Yeah, when women are well educated, then we increase the system of when we increase our women in our society, and also change our mindset, not a woman mindset. I am saying about people's mindset. When people around them think respectfully, then obviously women can change and implique the women in our behalf.
Who is more responsible for this?
For this,
Women are not educated in our Bihar.
both men or women both are
How?
responsible
How?
because some women have no one to some have no one to read. They don't think they don't think say कि, I can also run our family, and some men men some men have also a bad mindset. They think that I'm a man, just so I dominating the society, I dominate the family. This kind of mindset we lack of woman status in our Bihar.
Um, Men think so women are not educated, then how can we uplift the status of women?
Then when the when the numbers of women has educated, then so education system our increases.
Um, so my first question is, we know that indigo was primarily cultivated in India. Does
Sorry,
it
sorry,
affect?
sorry, sorry. I don't understanding.
Indigo was primarily
What
cultivated
do
in
what do you
India.
mean by indigo?
Indigo farming, which means neel ki kheti.
Okay, okay.
Um, does it affect the fertility of Bihar?
I think this is you are talking about like a 1947 era of our Bihar.
Yeah,
This
but
is
I
this is,
think they are damaged in damaged for very long time.
no. As we know that do you know about the Champaran Satyagraha?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of situation. We are also moved in the 1917. I don't think this is the time for indigo cultures. This is not affecting. This is not effective in this in like 2026. So
Okay, we say that the Bihar is the glorious place in the past.
okay.
So why we can say this? Why it's a glorious player, glorious in their past?
Sorry, why?
Why Bihar is glorious in their past?
Yeah, because a huge dynasty, like a huge and famous dynasty, like Haryak ones, Maurya ones, and we have a great leaders like a Chandragupta Maurya, Ashok,
What are
Kanishka.
their contribution in development of Bihar?
What are
Their contribution development of
my
Bihar.
contribution?
Their contribution, the powerful imperial, just like Maurya, Chandragupta.
Yeah, they contribute in their era. I don't think they contribute in our era. So what do you?
Okay, but it's
But
a long. We
we
have
are
so many things.
yeah like Nalanda.
Just like Grand Trunk Road, we also have.
Now you are looking now you are going to a Grand Trunk Road and that's the you imagine that what the condition of Grand Trunk Road. They are just a normal road, so
Okay.
I don't think so contribute a lot.
So, Aman, you have discussed multiple points that why Bihar is lacking in development. You have mentioned about health. So, do you really think that health is the reason behind in development of our Bihar?
Of course, health is also important role in such kind of a state who improved their GDP, their poverty systems. Then they contribute the health system. So I think health sector is also a very big problem in our Bihar. That's why the Bihar is suffering from a decreasing orders.
So which kind of diseases are suffering Bihar? Could you please tell me? And like, if I talk about data and figure, so Bihar has improved in terms of health last few years.
That's my point. Last few years. I don't think so. One day we will grow. We will grow after 10 years. But now that time we are suffering from that kind of situations. We are increasing our infrastructure in just few years. India become free from 1947. What is happening
So
there?
if
that
you
time?
have to point out which is more important in challenging in development of Bihar,
Yeah, first thing is the education system, and second thing is our government. They are the major
how
problem.
can you blame that about our education system?
Yeah,
Like a government is spending a lot of money uplifting Bihar education.
What is the literacy rate about Bihar? We are the last of the list. We are just a 64% literacy. When the era of 2026, Kerala is 100% literacy. Kerala, Mizoram, Tirupura, Andhra Pradesh, they have a literacy rate of 100%. We are just suffering from a 64%.
So if you compare with the Kerala and
Okay.
with Bihar, so if you can see the population of Bihar is different. If you see the condition of Bihar was in different terms of education, in terms of leadership, in terms of everything.
No.
But actually, if you blame on literacy level, that is not a sufficient.
No, yeah,
And see, talking about a school and colleges in Bihar, we have.
can you imagine that 90,000 schools are closed in our government sector? 90,000 government schools are closed in just just one decade. How can you say that we are?
Let's talk about basic level, ground level. Okay. Let's talk about youth of Bihar. Why youth of Bihar are not improving in terms of education? They are not getting growth. You have claimed that the teachers of Bihar are not well educated, not competent.
Yeah.
So why is it so?
Yeah.
And why our government is recruiting those teachers who are not competent?
You can go and say and see about the government teachers. They can't do anything in a class time.
Are you product of government school or private school?
I protect the government school.
You are the product of government school.
Yeah.
And you are saying that government schools are not providing a better education.
Yeah, of course.
So which kind of education are you expecting from government school?
Yeah, today is the generation of AI technology. So that's Bihar government should.
So
should
in which class are you expecting to operate AI? In class first standard, fifth standard, or 10th standard?
Why not? When our schooling is start, then we should education based on AI technology. Why? You can go Japan, Netherlands, Australia. They can improve in a
Actually,
better.
you are talking without having a proper data and figure and just comparing with Japan and France and other country.
No, brother. I have a lot of data. Can you imagine that? You have a lot kind of smartphone. You use just a ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Grok, and etc.
Cannot be done.
But India have not kind of applications. Name them.
Okay,
If India have a kind of
answer me one question. What do you mean by education?
Education, when the people change their mindset, they think well, they live well, they don't waste water, they won't waste the
So
infrastructure.
Dasrath Manji has also changed his mindset. It means that he is educated.
No, I
Illiterate person can also change the mindset.
But what is the number of what is the number? But what is the number of Bihar in the Manji?
My question is very simple. What do you mean by education?
I say that when people education is like when people change their personality, when people change their mindset, they think.
What do you mean by personality? You are just confusing us that education means personality, education means the mindset. But what is the real education?
I say that now. Why are you?
Sometimes you were saying that education means AI.
I have a lot of example. That's why the reason I education can make perfect. Education change their mindset. Education when the person who have educated, then he respect the woman. They think about the woman.
Okay, so you are saying that education means that respecting somebody. Education means mindset.
Education is everything.
Education is everything.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Do you think that our government should be educated?
I don't think
Education
so.
is very
No,
important.
I don't think so. our representing Prime Minister is Sri Narendra Damodar Das Modi. They also think in his speech कि I am not a good student. I am not good in education, but he also do better in
So
their
what is
field.
the quality to become a great leader?
I have an example. I have a lots of example like Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, also Rajendra Prasad.
So I'm not talking about examples. I'm talking about which
Yeah.
kind of qualities required to be a great leader.
They connect those leaders are great. They connect to our peoples. They think about our peoples. They also
So if I connect with the people,
Yeah.
if I motivate people,
Yeah.
I'm a leader.
yeah, of course.
So I can become the next PM of
Yeah,
India.
yeah,
I can become
yeah.
the next CM
why,
of Bihar.
why not? Why not? Because we are a democracy country. We have a power to become our president. We have a president of our nation. We have a president. We have a prime minister of our India. We have a chief minister
So
of India.
I'm on.
Dr. Abdul Kalam. Abdul Kalam just like a paper boy, but who became a president of our nation.
So
And also Narendra Modi, they say about I am just a chai wala. Then he also became the leader.
I'm sorry to say,
Yeah.
Aman, actually, little knowledge is dangerous thing, and you are just misleading us on the name of education. Listen to me.
Okay.
On the name of education, if anybody can become leader, if they have motivation, motivation can also make a terrorist. So basically, education cannot work alone.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I can't understand that your line. What are you saying?
I'm saying that what do you mean by real education? You said real education means that motivation. That should be,
Motivation?
yeah,
That's right,
anybody can become a leader and he can become a prime minister.
Yeah, because we have
You
authority
will say
to be
that
our leaders.
you will say that
Yeah.
if somebody is a rapist, somebody is a killer, somebody is a kidnapper, they can become prime minister. It means that you have a tongue, you will say anything.
But this is not a criteria to become a prime minister, because people know who is better for me, who is better for our nation.
Okay,
So
one question.
I don't choose a prime minister. People choose a prime minister.
Okay, all right. So tell me what do you agree that law and order are also reason behind in development of Bihar?
Yeah, we can say that law and order is also
So could you please explain what is a law and order in Bihar? Is it good or not?
sometimes we see the law and order is good when in a rural area we go them
Where is it? It is good.
in our city, in our just city of Patna.
So in Patna has got growth.
I not think just 100% law and order maintained. I think in comparison to any other rural area, it is much better than.
So you
better
are
than
saying,
Patna.
see, if you are delivering the statement, if law and order is good, it means that we can 100% be sure
No.
there is a growth.
That's not my point. I am just saying about it is comparison. In comparison to rural area, our rural area law and order are better than rural area. That's my point. That's not my point. Is this is the 100% literacy rate. This is the 100% law and order maintained in our Patna, our capital.
And you are saying one more line that women are not well educated. Why is it so?
Yeah. What is the literacy rate in our women in Bihar? Just like a 51 point something %. Can you imagine that? This is a very ridiculous.
So how can you increase this rate?
When women want to read, they can read. They can go to school. They can go to university.
So how-
I let me finish my sentences. That they improve education systems, and when the government also think about women, so we have a better result in these years.
Okay, thank you.
So, Mr. Aman,
Yeah.
okay. As you know very well, as you are aware about the fact that in Bihar, in Chausa area, one industry is
Sorry.
set up
What are you saying? Chausa?
in Chausa area in Buxar. one industry set up thermal power plant.
Yeah.
So that industry could provide a lot of employment to the people.
Oh, yes,
So
yes.
you are saying about that the industry is one of the major problem in Bihar.
Yeah.
How can you say that?
How many districts in our Bihar? There's a 30-80 districts.
Definitely.
How much a number of industrial area like 2-3, just say Baroni, and you are talking about just industrial area is Chausa.
So don't you think that?
There's a number.
So don't you think that the development is not one day process?
Yeah.
It could take a time.
So that's why that's why I used to say that one day we will become a dominating state in our country. That's why the reason.
Okay, you are saying that one day we will become a
Dominating state in our country.
dominating state or growing state. When you will become? The infrastructure of Bihar is not good. The brain drain condition is one of the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Floods due to Kosi and Ganga river is one of the major problem. Those person or people who are living in embankment sides of the river. Now lack of industries you are also mentioning. Now lack of education system you have also mentioned.
Yeah.
So if these all types of things are present in Bihar is one of the major issue. So when Bihar will be grow and when Bihar will be dominant?
When India is also a developing country.
I am not talking about India. This is the topic of Bihar, and you are comparing the state to the country.
Okay, let me explain it. In ancient time, Bihar is one of the most important dynasty in his period. There are 60 Mahajanpad. The Magad Janpad is the most strong in Hinduism. But in this time we lost it.
I want a straightforward answer. You are manipulating my point. I want a straightforward answer.
No.
You are taking the reference of ancient. Okay. Now tell me one thing. You are also talking about women are not educated.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
listen to me first.
No.
This is the today problem.
You are not listening me, brother. No.
Listen to me.
If you not my sentence completed, then how will I have better answer for
First of all,
accept
hear
me?
me. Women are not educated. Are you accepting this point?
Yeah, I will
Yeah,
accept.
Do you believe that this is a today problem?
No, this is a
Before in ancient time, the
Yeah.
women's like Arunima Sinha, Bachchan Jipal, have you listened?
yeah.
Have you listened the name?
Yeah, I listen.
So without ancient, how can she climb the Mount Everest or K2?
But ancient time, not this time.
So if the ancient people are educated, so how can you say that the people,
Yeah,
women are not educated?
that's why the reason I say that the lack of government leaders and also
Okay, you are also mentioning lack of government leaders.
Yeah.
And lack of good leaders.
Like
those person who are educated, why they are not want to be in politics?
those person.
They can also change now this scenario.
How can I say that?
Listen to me first.
How I explain it? Because
Listen to me first.
people have a power. People have a power. They choose their
I need to
leaders.
understand
Yeah.
which person is more powerful, the person who is educated or the person who is illiterate. First of all, clear me this point.
Sorry.
Which person is more powerful, the
Yeah.
person who is educated, because we also
Yeah.
know that knowledge
Yeah.
is powerful.
Yeah.
Understood?
Yeah.
Or those person who are illiterate.
You are comparison between them. Illiterate.
I just want a straightforward. Who is more powerful, the person who is educated or the person who is illiterate?
I think those person who have a good mindset. Then who? No.
Listen,
Why?
Actually, you are manipulating my point.
Yeah,
I just want a
yeah.
straightforward answer.
Yeah.
If those, as you know, knowledge is powerful,
But your
as
option,
you know, knowledge is
but
powerful.
your option
If
is
those
totally
person
wrong.
who are educated,
But your option is totally wrong. No. But
you scenario of Bihar. If you are an educated person, that
Yeah.
means you have capability to change the scenario of Bihar. Whatever the wrong things happening in politics, that means you have a
Because a number of leaders that's a kind of a bad mindset that has a kind of bad mindset.
Okay.
They can't improve the
You're
Bihar.
talking about bad mindset, and you before 5 minutes ago, before 5 minutes, you are comparing about the state and country. Okay, let's take a comparison between Maharashtra and Bihar. The per capita income of Bihar is very less as comparison to Maharashtra. Still, you know very well that the population of Maharashtra is 125 million right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and in Bihar 140 million. Maximum there is a difference of 15 million. You can say that. So why having this type of
Bihar have a 14 point something crore people.
First of all, listen my points. Then after you will answer. I'm saying that let's take comparison of Maharashtra and Bihar.
Yeah.
Bihar is less per capita income.
Yeah.
You know very well about that.
Yeah.
Let's take comparison of Maharashtra. The population of Maharashtra and Bihar is there's a difference of 15 million. Okay. Is still having this. Why Maharashtra is so much developed?
Because they have an industrial area. They are inside the river of. They are inside the sea. That they have they have a number of people well educated. There's a lot of thing difference between the Maharashtra and Bihar. That's why are here dominating state.
So that is what I'm saying, na.
Yeah.
If the Biharis people are not educated,
Yeah.
so who is going to take responsibility for that? Who is going to change the scenario? Those persons who are educated. That is, illiterate people can change
But
anything.
no.
Nothing. Those people who are educated, they can change anything. If you are,
I have an example.
if you are an educated person-
Who is a better degree, Dr. Rajendra Prasad or Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi?
No, I am not talking about any particular person. I am talking about.
I never say कि when those people are educated they are good.
Actually,
I don't say they are good or bad.
Right.
That his
Try to
mindset.
give the answer in a straightforward. Don't manipulate and don't beat about the bus.
No.
Okay, next question. What do you understand by brain drain?
Brain rate, we are suffering from a brain rate because we have a no industrial area.
What do you understand by brain drain?
Brain rate, when we become when we become industrial areas, then we can stop the brain drain.
Actually, you are telling wrong. What do you understand by infrastructure?
Infrastructure, when the state or a country moves can run smoothly, this is called infrastructure, like a hospital, like a.
Why the government is not improving the infrastructure in rural areas? You are saying that this infrastructure in rural area is very good. How can you say that?
I think that the rural infrastructure.
How? Bro, okay.
No,
I'm
brother.
telling you are saying that infrastructure in rural area is good.
Sorry, brother. I am just say that we are suffering from a lack of infrastructure. I'm
In
not
rural areas. So why this is happening? Why government not want to improve infrastructure in rural areas? What are the reason behind that?
because the people don't aware about what is the infrastructure.
Oh my God! Actually, people are not aware about what is infrastructure.
Yeah,
Government,
yeah.
it's
When the people don't want to good in infrastructure, they don't say their government.
If I want to give you money,
Yeah,
don't take.
Yeah.
You will not take.
yeah.
If I will give you money, you will not take.
No,
If I will give you money,
Okay.
you will take or not?
but
don't say but.
no. Why?
But guys, actually,
Then I am your teacher. Then you give me money. That's I can receive your money.
I want to try to. say that
You give my
infrastructure is one of the major
you
in
have
rural
you
area.
have listened
So
to me.
it's the
You have to
responsibility of
listen to me.
government develop the
No, you have to
infrastructure in
listen to
rural
me.
areas. Because you know very well that government is only responsible to develop in urban areas. So why the government is not giving attention in rural areas?
I just say now.
What? Okay, describe again.
This kind I just say people are not aware that such kinds of.
Oh my God. Okay. If I'm not aware about that, this is a pain.
Yeah.
So it's your responsibility to make me aware.
Yeah, of
So
course.
why the government is not doing so? That is the thing I'm asking.
But
from you.
nowadays government do lots of things. They build roads, they build the infrastructure, but lots of a corruption
Okay,
rate in a
next
rural
question.
area. That's
Next
the
question.
reason.
Next question. Okay. Let it be.
You can't
Let it be, let it
you
be.
don't.
Okay. So next question is, you're talking about health. Then health system in Bihar is not good.
But one thing.
Listen to me first. Health system of Bihar is not good. You have mentioned.
Yeah.
And especially for poor people, you have also mentioned.
Sorry.
Listen to me first.
I can't understand. Sorry. Please repeat me again.
You have mentioned in your speech about health is one of the major issues. That was the reason rural areas people they sometimes feel insecure.
Yeah,
because
of course.
Okay. If so, what about the scheme launched by the government, 25 lakh ka scheme?
25 lakh
For
ka
the
scheme.
poor especially.
Okay, but what is the fulfill of these types of schemes?
Oh my God! Actually, if you have a big disease, if you are not having a big amount of money, so this scheme is for you.
But in a lot of corruption rate in our area. The once if Rajiv Gandhi says if government the people of one rupee nets, then government find just a 25 paisa. So what can you say? If government have a
Actually, my motto is if for poor people,
yeah.
he is not able to. He is not have money,
Yeah.
big amount of money, and he's suffering from a very big problem.
Yeah,
So in that case, 25 lakh scheme is very beneficial for us.
I don't think
For that
so.
people.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, next question. What understand by per capita income?
Bihar is suffering from per capita income. Do you know? This is a 2.25 lakh in a per yearly per capita
Don't
income.
bit about the bus. I just want straightforward
Yeah.
answer. What do you understand by per capita income?
I say when people achieve a money in a yearly, this is called a per capita income. This is the 2 point something lakh per capita income of Bihar. This is a very ridiculous in comparison to we are number of people. There are 70% people suffering from per capita income. They have just 7,000 per
One of the
month.
last question from you is that tell me some major steps through which we can you can enhance the education system of Bihar. I just want a straightforward answer, step by step.
Yeah.
Don't manipulate my point and don't beat about bus.
Okay.
Understand?
First thing, we have we have a number of university schools, but we have not a quality of schools and university. Then we make a quality of schools.
We have quality of schools, we have quality of teachers, but due to overpopulation, the quality of education degraded.
Overpopulation is. I don't think so. Overpopulation is a major problem in any other country.
Thank you.
Rub the board, please. Rub the board.
ये सारा चीज आप करके दीजिए, हम कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं, है ना?
Hello. Good evening, everyone. I am MD Waris Raza.
Your name?
MD Waris Raza.
MD Waris Raza.
And the Waris Reza. Reza.
Reza. Okay. Today I am going to talk about Bihar. What is Bihar? What was Bihar? So let's start. Bihar is a word which is derived from Bihar, which means visiting place of Buddhism. Visiting place of Buddhism. If we talk about Bihar population, the current population is Bihar around 14 crore. According to the population, Bihar on third position all over India. About
That mic in proper way.
sir, no sound, sir.
Okay, leave that.
If you talk about the literacy rate of Bihar is 74, and if you talk about the male literacy rate is around 80 to 84%, and if you talk about the female rate is around 60 to 64%, and if you compare to both these literacy rates is very low in comparison to the male literacy. Bihar was historically known as the learning house, which means historically known as the ancient learning, because so many peoples like a great mathematician Aryabhat, who has invented zero. We already know that who has invented zero in the world of mathematics, and the great teacher Nagarjuna. Nagarjuna, who served as a prominent teacher in Nalanda University. And this type of teachers and great peoples are available also was available in Nalanda University. So one question is that once time Bihar was historically known as the center of ancient learning, has today lost its own identity. Question is that how? What is the reason for Bihar's backwardness? So I have some points. Firstly, I have discussed about lack of government, lack of good leaders. If you could, if you talk about good leaders of Bihar, we have no any good leaders. We have no any good leaders of development of our state. If you talk about current position, our CM Nitish Kumar, and they don't think about the education, health, empowerment, development of our state. But what government do? No, that before the election they makes only big promises, and after winning that it does nothing. So question is that what do the politicians do? No doubt only Hindu, Muslim, vote sure, and apart from this, education, health, employment, development, infrastructure, poor people, farmers, let everything go to hell. And my second point is, thank you.
Please let me explain our infrastructure. Is infrastructure is good or a bad?
Infrastructure is a miserable condition of Bihar. If you talk about the current position, miserable condition.
Yeah. Tell me about something.
If you talk about the rural areas,
Yeah.
we have no any good infrastructure. And if you talk about the urban areas, that is not sure that there is no infrastructure. Also, there is infrastructure because the infrastructure conditions like hospitals. Most of the hospitals are travel, and most of the roads are zigzag condition. Most of the highways are very bad condition. So there is a condition of Bihar, infrastructure of Bihar.
Tell me some comment about education system.
Education system.
Yeah.
Hello. Understand step. Want to move.
Okay,
I am talking about of a woman. How can women women in education system in our Bihar?
women will also try to improve their education, and they can also earn good education, but they have no any good support to beginning ahead from their life. They have no proper support from government and their family also, and that's why they can beginning very less power.
So what do you mean by per capita income?
Capital income means a basic income of a person per year.
Per year.
It's calculated by
How can you improve per capita income of a Bihar?
by the development of Bihar to increase our increase job opportunities, infrastructure. If we increase these types of facilities, they can get job and they can increase our economy. That's why they can also earn so much money.
Okay.
Why an industry is called the backbone for any state or country?
Yeah, it is true. Industries is a backbone of any state or country. Industry is very important for in the development of any state or country. Industries depends on the development of any state. Industry is also important of any state or country.
Write your comments on education system of Bihar.
If you talk about education system of Bihar is a very poor condition. There is no question. There are no teachers, no staffs, no. If you talk about hospital, there is no person. There are no any good doctors. All the things, all the
But our government provide us something better for our education.
what government provide us?
Government provide us good teachers teachers are qualified based education.
But not I am not blame any particular thing, like you don't blame any particular teacher or any particular department. This is the reason
Who
on.
is responsible
Yes,
for
we are responsible first,
how?
because the question is that how we can use the things, how we can gain knowledge in the school. If we properly gain education in this school, always teachers also provide me a good education.
You say teachers not don't provide us good education.
The question is that why they don't us provide good education? Why?
I say you say teachers are not provide us good education.
I have not said the teachers are not providing good education. Teachers are also well educated. Most of the teachers are well educated, because before the joining they have to pass the exam, and after they join the school.
We know that we have a higher paying teacher in Bihar. So why the outcome is become minus?
Outcome apart from Bihar. Uh, Not only responsible for teachers, they are responsible for facilities of our state. Because if you think about farmers, they have no any good facilities for farming. And
I'm talking about the outcome of from the teaching source,
outcome, you mean
which means what the teacher get output,
output
give output.
from teacher?
We get the government give them input as just like a money,
Yes.
money, and what the outcome the teacher give us, what the outcome they give us.
They give us a good education.
But you said that Bihar is very versed in good education.
But Bihar peoples are also very not good minded. I think so.
I can't understand your point.
If you take about rural areas, tell me how many high schools and how many schools have there is student teach properly in schools and high schools. If you talk about mine, I am also when I was in 12th class, I am in school and I have no gain any education from my school time. So what is the question between the things? There is no question. There are no teacher, well teacher. Teacher also provide. Teacher also available in that particular school or high school or university. Question is that how we can gain knowledge.
Oh, okay. So why?
Okay. This is my request. Yes, we have two more contestants. And yes, we have to finish this thing till age 15, quarter past 8.
So your name is
MD Vanish.
Waris, right?
Yes.
Could you please tell me what is the meaning of it?
Ji?
What is the meaning of your name, Waris?
The name of my name meanings is as a santan, like Hindu santan.
Okay.
Yes.
So, like, if you talk about the glory of Bihar, it was good, amazing, superb. We had Buddha, we had Mahavir, we had great leaders and personality. But why we're lacking a great personality right now, especially in Bihar? What is the cause behind it?
I am also support all the facilities are available in Bihar, but I think the users of things and the people of Bihar, they are not properly depend on this facilities. They cannot
So,
get
why
proper.
is it possible to create a second Buddha, second Mahavir, second Rajendra Prasad, second Chandragupta, second Chanakya? Is it possible to create? Is there possibility?
Yes, also possibility.
How is it?
If you can, if we have a good leader, if you have a good education system, if you have good
So
infrastructure.
Chanakya was one, Chandragupta was one, Rajendra Prasad was one. So who had made them?
Obviously, I think ordinary people.
Okay, could you please answer me? Why did I ask the meaning of your name? In fact, we are discussing about the development of Bihar, challenges of Bihar. So why did I ask about the meaning of your name? Could you please answer me?
My name.
Yes. Why did I ask the meaning of your name?
My name meaning. My name meaning is.
Why did I ask?
Why they ask my meaning?
Yeah.
Oh, basically, there is no question. What is the meaning of my name? There is no question for any
So
development.
what is actually I asked why? Because I wanted to check about your patience, your thinking ability. So basically, do you think that Bihari are not working hard to think more? That's why we are not producing a legend, great leaders. Do you agree?
In this situation, my point is not that. My point is that Biharis are not able to get proper education first. And if
So
it is,
why? The question is why?
because government also responsible and
So we can blame government, we can blame this person, we can blame that person. So talk about how did Buddha got education? How did he become a famous? How did he become intellectual? Was there government? Was there any a king?
I am not only blame on government. We are also responsible for that things.
So do you think that self is missing? That's why we are not getting education up to that marks.
Yes, we have to promote first education, and we have to raising out the voice about the infrastructure of Bihar, about the farmers, about the poor peoples.
Okay, short of a time, I want to ask one more question. Bihari is abused out of Bihar. Do you know why?
I think there are no any good opportunity, good infrastructure. That's why their economy is very less.
And what do you think about civic sense, etiquette, manner,
Yes,
patience? Don't you think that we are missing in all these things? That's why Bihari are abused outside. That's why Bihari is not getting growth and development.
You tells us a great point, because civic sense, manners, and that types of things are also matter for development of any country. And
So
if you talk
if we
about
have
Bihar,
to change something in our education system, what should be changed? By which we can see growth next 10 years.
first thing we will have to be change and reform the education system, as well as we will provide the
So what should be
skill
reformed?
training.
What should be?
I think the education system in which the manners, how teachers teach the students, and how they learn their properly about families, about discipline.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so MD Waris Raza. Why I'm totally shocked to see that. Do you know what? One side you are mentioning that infrastructure is one of the major reason in rural areas. On one side you are mentioning this, and one side you have also mentioned that all the facilities are available in Bihar. There is no matching, bro. How can you say that all the facilities are available in Bihar?
First
if
thing-
all the facilities is available in Bihar, so how can you representing that infrastructure is a major cause in rural areas?
First thing, the word I am saying first time, the infrastructure is important part of a development of any country
No,
or state.
I'm not saying.
This is-
In what context, in what sense you have mentioned that infrastructure is a major cause in rural areas and all the facilities are available in Bihar? In what sense?
All the facilities
If
are
all the
also,
facilities are available in Bihar, that means infrastructure is also developed in rural areas.
but question is that how we can treat that thing, how we can use that thing, how we can use the things, like if you talk
Okay,
about any
starting-
hospital.
Initiating from a simple question, you have also mentioned that Bihar was called learning of in ancient time. Why?
So many teachers, I am saying Nagarjuna in Nalanda University, Aryabhat, and these types of person.
So, what are the strategies used by ancient rulers to improve Bihar or to make a learning hub? So we can use that strategy today's time.
One question is that in past time we have no any good facilities in this time that and
Still having no good facilities in ancient time. The women are like Chandrika, like Hanuman, they climb the mountain and
compared to the in today's time we have so many schools, hospitals, and education system also. So
okay,
many
you're
things
talking
we have
about so
provided.
many schools. You've also mentioned we have a lot. We have a good. We have a good developed schools. No,
Develop, not develop school.
we have a good schools.
Schools,
Okay.
only schools.
So tell me one thing. You have also mentioned in your speech about women empowerment. So don't you think that uh, girls are getting women empowerment by the government? Don't you think that?
Yes, a government should be the power of women is increased.
No,
Will be
government
increased.
is uplifting the status of women. Don't you think that? Because
Yes.
you have mentioned women empowerment is not given by the government.
My point is that government also provide so many scholarship of girls about their education field.
What are the reason behind that? Having no good infrastructure in rural areas.
What?
What are the most and major reasons behind that? Having no good infrastructure in rural areas.
I think there is a flood
Flood. That's why there is having.
and farmers because farmers are very less lands, and this time they have no more land. And if you talk about any big companies, they have to first think about the farmers. If you established any factory, they have to convince so many farmers. And the question is that if true farmers are negligible, they can ignore the thing. They don't want to think about infrastructure.
So don't you think that we have Bihar is an agriculture-based country, agriculture-based state? That's why the reason Bihar is not so much developed. So we have to eliminate the farmer this type of topic from Bihar, so that we could get much developed.
But in this situation, government should provide established good factories a particular place like a district. A district have a good factory, and farmers can their seeds, and they can convert into factory, and so many things they can make, and they can.
Okay, you are talking about that Bihar is agriculture-based country and the percentage of farmer in Bihar is very well.
Very well.
Okay, but what about the irrigation system of Bihar? If you just talk about the irrigation system of Punjab, so well prosperous as comparison to Bihar. Why?
What does it mean by irrigation?
Irrigation, don't you think that? The method of sichai.
Sichai. Oh, I don't remember the thing.
Okay, now one of the last questions from you is that okay, if there is a lack of education system in Bihar, you have also mentioned, if there is no good teacher, no good staff.
I am not saying, brother, there is no good teacher.
You have mentioned. Whatever the points you are delivering there, the question is raising from in that. So you have mentioned. So if we are educated persons, so we have to raise voice against a good education system, a bad education system.
Of Bihar. We have all right to raising out the voice about education
We have
system.
to write the raising of voice, but the people, even they are not in, they do not want to indulge in politics. So how can that type of people can raise their voice against education system? Don't you think that?
First thing, people have to think about their children, and about their children, how they can gain knowledge, and how much education they gain knowledge, and the
Okay,
scene that.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. जाइए आप, हो सकते हैं। वो मैं काम ही नहीं कर रहा है, ले लो।
इसको बोल सकते हैं, कराने का क्या
एक बार आंसर देंगे घुमा फिरा के
Your name?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sandhya.
Okay. Start.
Our topic's Bihar. Bihar is one of the oldest and most historically state of our India. It is located in the eastern part of the country. There are 94,163 kilometer 3 kilometer square area of our Bihar, and there are 13.5 crore population in our Bihar. The literacy rate of Bihar is 74.3%, and the male literacy rate of Bihar is 82%, while the female literacy rate of Bihar is 66%. Now now we say about the surrounding of Bihar. Uh, West Bengal in the east, UP in the west, and Nepal in the north, and Jharkhand in the south. Patna is the capital of Bihar. In ancient time, Bihar had most famous universities like Nalanda and Bikramshila. It was the land of Maurya and Gupta empires. Bihar faces many challenges in its development, like lack of good leadership. Bihar is a state with rich and cultural heritage, but it has faced many challenges in its development, like good leadership. Most of the leaders of our Bihar are just hungry for their seats. They should only and only money. They don't think about our Bihar. And most of the politicians divide the people in caste basis for votes. And second, lack of education. Education is that powerful weapon by which we can change the world. Bihar is a important state of our country, but many people do not get proper education in our Bihar. First, poverty. Many families are poor in our Bihar, and they don't have money to teach their children. But children support their family instead of going to school. And second, there are not enough good schools and colleges. Um, in rural, especially in rural areas, most of the schools and colleges have don't have good buildings and classrooms, most of things. And third, lack of infrastructure. Bihar faces many challenges because of poor infrastructures. Infrastructure means basic things.
My question is, how can we make a Bihar perfect?
What?
How can we make Bihar perfect?
First, Bihar should lead good leaders, and I think our government should provide good education of our Bihar, especially in rural areas. Most of the peoples are illiterate, so I think our government should do something better for our rural areas and poor people.
How can we improve the status of a woman in our society?
Most of the women are uneducated in our society. Firstly, I should we get educated in our women. When women are educated, they do something about our family and they run that family in better ways. So I think give better education in our women.
Name them some famous personality in our Bihar.
What?
Famous personality. Name them.
Famous personality.
Yeah.
In women.
Women or men, both. Like Rajin Prasad, just like that's my question. Name some.
Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar,
No,
Rajendra.
Bhimrao Ambedkar not belongs in a Bihar. I mean some Bihari. A lot of Sarda Sinha, Maithili Thakur.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Tell me,
don't know about this.
tell me about something Bihar.
Bihar.
Yeah.
Bihar is a historical state. Um, in ancient time, it was a center of ancient Indian civilization. It was the land of Maurya and Gupta empires, and in ancient time, Nalanda and Bikramshila were most famous ancient universities in our Bihar.
Tell me the disadvantages of Bihar.
What
I mean, hurdles of Bihar.
advantage?
Disadvantages.
Mm,
What is the reason for Bihar's backwardness?
um, Lack of education, lack of good leaderships, lack of industries.
So, as a citizen of Bihar, what do you do to improve our state?
First, I try to get better education, and second, I follow the rule of our government, and I never break the laws of our government.
You think we will break the laws?
What?
We are breaking the law.
Nahi, I say I try never break the laws of our government. Um, Most of the people are criminal in our societies.
So, why Bihar was called a glorious state?
They have us called a glorious state because in ancient time it has most powerful and advanced reasons of this. In ancient time, we had a most powerful leaders like Asoka and most of them. And in ancient times, Bihar has the most famous universities like Nalanda and Bikramshila universities. And ancient time, Bihar was the center of ancient Indian civilization.
But these types of university and colleges are also present in that time. So, why we are suffering from less education?
No, in these times, colleges and universities are in our Bihar, but those universities are most better. I say most good teachers in those universities, and they are something better in these days.
Tell me to improve Bihar's economy.
You know the term Bimaru?
No.
Okay. Bimaru is the term in which they are all the under developed, yeah, non-developed states are here. And and the Bimaru, the B term present the Bihar, and the last U term present the Uttar Pradesh. When the Bihar is in last position, it is the way of development of Bihar.
I can't understand the question.
Okay, I changed the question. Express your comment on education system of Bihar.
Um, in some areas it is good, and some areas it is bad. Especially in rural areas, our education system is bad.
Okay. How can we uplift the rural area education system?
First, most of the people are poor in our rural areas. So our government provides us teachers in middle school. I mean government schools. So our government teachers try to give good education to those peoples.
What do you think about the midday meal given by Bihar's government
What?
to the student? In a, what do you think about the midday meal given by the Bihar government
Meet
to
the
the
meal.
student? Midday meal. Is it good or bad?
Bad.
Why?
Say again. Repeat your question.
Bihar government give a midday meal to their student in a government
What
school.
is the meaning of midday meal?
दोपहर के खाना देता है. Okay, it's a normal language.
So बोलिए ना.
Okay, is it good or bad?
I think it is good.
Okay, explain how it is good.
Most of the students goes their government schools, and most of the poor students goes their government schools. So some families are poor, so they don't have food. and especially they have less food. So I think our government, so it is good for those people who are poor. It is good.
My time is over.
So, Sandhya, you talked about good leadership, right? It is a lacking. What do you mean by leadership?
Our Bihar have very less good leaders because most of the leaders are corrupted in our Bihar.
So, which state doesn't have corrupt leader, and that is getting development day by day? Do you know any state, any country which doesn't have any corrupt leader?
No, I don't know any country state.
So, okay, and you talked about ki like Bihar is based on vote system, right? Like they talk about only voting system. So, like which kind of topics should be discussed by our leaders, by which we can see growth?
Our Bihar, first, our Bihari's people, most of the people thinks those people. I mean, there is a caste basis. People thinks those candidates who are in my caste, when after the winning election, they will do something about me, and in this base, most of the people give their votes in those candidates. But after winning the election, candidates can't something about for our Bihar.
Are you against of caste system?
Yeah.
It means that you are promoting that inter-caste marriage indirectly.
Yeah.
Do you also we should not go